didn't realize that. Welcome to Yugioh ASMR, where I shuffle the cards endlessly, and you just enjoy the sounds. Psych, I'm kidding, we're doing some test hands. Alright. Draw 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Alright. Well, we opened up the retrograde, so Winder has a summon, maybe. The only bad part is we open Collapse Serpent and we have no way of getting a light engrave. Not that I know of, at least. At least not this turn. We can do Quick Launch. Summon Tracer. Link off the Tracer. Strike a Dragon. And now normal summon the Winder. Winder search. I guess we can search for flyback because we're probably not getting Perpetua, so it's just a way around that. Link 2. Lambda. Trigger Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed summon another copy of itself. Redoer, set 2, and actually in the end phase Redoer effect, banish himself, trigger the Lambda, come back, search for Gamma. That at least sets us up for next turn. Okay. Let's go again. This isn't the typical combo video or deck profile video. This video's purpose is for me to show the test hand process. Aside from testing on EDO Pro and Dueling Book, sometimes I like to actually just shuffle the cards. Give it a cut. And now draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually unplayable. Yeah, that's actually really bad because we don't have a Link 1. If we had a Link 1, that would open up the Parallel Exceed play. But, you know. It is what it is. I think I finally figured out the proper way to set up the tripod so that I don't bang into it. The only thing is it's kind of in the way. Alright, so this isn't too bad. The only bad part is that we opened up Chrono, but assuming this combo can vary depending on what we're playing against. You can go retrograde, regulator, regulator effect, summon 2. We'll go bezel. Winder effect. Since we opened up the flyback, we just search for retrograde. Oh, did we open up retrograde? Oh, so we search for flyback. The only bad thing is we didn't open a parallel exceed to make this combo better. But that's why we searched off the flyback. Link 2. Ahashima effect. Summon you and you from grave immediately. XYZ summon to Redoer. Bezel ship effect. Detach from Redoer to summon itself. Always detach Chrono. Now Redoer effect. Banish itself. Trigger the Chrono. Summon the Chrono back. And because we have the flyback in hand, we're not going to go into Perpetua. Instead, we are going to go into Tornado Dragon because we have Bujin on the field. End phase Redoer comes back. We've got these two, and then this in hand. That's not bad. Really good against back row deck because it's a free pop too. Oh, by the way, Bujinki Ahashima's second effect. I'll read it. If an XYZ monster this card points to activates its effect by detaching material or materials, except during the damage step, you can target a spell and trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Look at how it's worded. If an XYZ monster this card points to activates its effect by detaching material, meaning detaching the material is the activation cost. At that point, you get a free pop. Redoer does not detach for cost. Just a PSA. Let's go test hand number 3. That's not too bad. We'll go Regulator. Regulator effect. Winder, Bezel, Winder effect. In this case, because we have Super Poly, I might just search for the flyback and then keep the flyback in hand so it can act as a DD Crow. And then just discard it off of the Super Poly. Or we just go for the retrograde and discard the Chrono Quarter for Super Poly. I think that might still work. Yeah, we'll go for the retrograde. Alright, so we resolved Regulator. Chaos Space, send the second copy of Regulator to the grave. And search for White Dragon Collapse Serpent. We can special Collapse Serpent. Oh, this was engraved by banishing that one regulator, that one extra regulator. It doesn't matter. Link that off. Striker Dragon, use its effect to search for Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. No. Banish the White Dragon, summon the Black Dragon. Use Chaos Space effect to banish itself, targeting the White Dragon. Put the White Dragon on the bottom of the deck. Draw a card. That's nice. So upstart, draw another card. That's it's really fucking good. Okay, this is gonna make this a lot better. Link 2. Lambda. So now we trigger off Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed effect and Black Dragon Collapse Serpent effect. So we go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, so you always get the search off Black Dragon. And then on a new chain, Parallel Exceed effect to summon a second copy of itself. That was a great top deck. Alright, so right here we'll go Redoer, go for Perpetua. Actually, I'm thinking about that. Is Perpetua the right play? Yeah. Alright, so we go for Perpetua. We set these two, then use Redoer's effect to banish itself by detaching. In the end phase, we'll go ahead and search. Keep in mind you have to actually claim that you're activating Lambda. So end phase, Lambda effect, search for Gamma, Redoer comes back, Perpetua target Redoer. Those quick effects are nice. Obviously, don't be like me and put your two back row right behind your two monsters. Kind of stagger them and put them here because they're in frame. And we got this in hand. This will be discarded for Super Poly, which will put it in the grave so that Perpetua can revive it later, or so that it can summon itself back out if Redoer happens to leave the field. Also, we've got the Gamma Hand Trap, and we've got the Wyver Buster to just extend a little bit more if we need to. Not bad. So, what? We've had one unplayable hand so far. How long have we been going for already? 12 minutes. Not too bad. Okay. Oh, that's really bad. So at most, we're gonna go normal. Doesn't matter. Link, Amirage, trigger Exceed, Exceed, summon Exceed. Go for Redoer. Set that, and then just to have some extra form of disruption, we'll summon Bezel Ship by detaching from Redoer, and then we've got that in hand. That's not horrible, but it's not great either. So that was a pretty bad hand. Playable, but still pretty bad. Alright. Oh shit. I think we're shuffled up. Go ahead and cut. I'm telling you, this card just really liked being in my fucking hand. We drew the flyback with the Super Poly, so that's pretty good. We'll go normal regulator. Regulator effect, summon 2. The fact that we got Chaos Space with the Chrono in hand means that it's still going to be able to be used as an extender. Winder effect, search for retrograde. Now we can go Chaos Space, pitch the Chrono. Search for the White Dragon. Special the White Dragon by banishing the Regulator. Link off the White Dragon. for Striker. White Dragon effect, search for Black Dragon. The cards are kind of stacking themselves together. I really don't like that. Now, especially Black Dragon by banishing the White Dragon, then Chaos Space, target the White Dragon, banish itself, put White Dragon on the bottom of the deck and draw one. I could use that as a bluff. Link 2 to Lambda, overlay, into Redoer, we can go Redoer effect, detach, banish itself, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, summon this out, that's going to resolve, chain blocked. Because we have Chaos Space, oh, I forgot to do something. So Black Dragon will search for the White Dragon when it gets linked off for Lambda. So yeah, we can't summon the White Dragon, but because we opened up the Chaos Space, yeah, I know what we can do. We keep these two in hand, set these three. Redoer can come back. We'll get the search. And okay, so essentially what we've got here, during the standby phase, we'll take the top card. We've got a hand trap. We've got spell and trap negate, that'll gain us advantage. This will attach the other copy of itself to Redoer in response to Redoer using his own effect, so that he can bounce a card from the field. And then Super Poly can activate and fuse away those the Dragoons and whatever the fuck else they have on field. And we'll pitch the Chaos Space, and here's why. So let's say we go to activate Super Poly and pitch the Chaos Space, and we go for the Starving Venom, yada yada yada, right? Cool. Let's say this is all ended up engraved now. This probably got banished. That's fine. Let's also say this ended up banished with driver. Well, we can go ahead and special summon this by banishing this. Now we can use Chaos Space engrave, banish, boom, let's draw one for turn. That's cool. Put this on the bottom, draw another. That's fine. We essentially just got an extra free body and another card drawn out of the deck. So it ain't horrible. It ain't great. It ain't horrible. But like I've said before, if we get maybe one or two more cards, I'd say one really good field spell will make this deck tier 1, if not tier 2. But if not, get like a decent, I don't know, like E-Telly type card, or a field spell that searches, like a Rhoda that's not Winder, because as much as I love Winder, it's kind of slow. And if the deck had a Rhoda to search for any Time Thief monster, that'd be great. Or if we had an E-Telly to summon a Time Thief monster from our deck, that would be great. Maybe a field spell like Magical Meltdown just adds it to hand. and or a Link 1, like I said. I don't really think we need any more XYZ monsters. I feel like Perpetua, Redoer, and or Perpetua and Redoer are fine. Because here's the thing, is Konami likes the power of 3. We've got 3 Winder, or not 3 Winder, but we've got Winder, Redoer, and Perpetua. They are the faces of the archetype. When it comes to the rest of the monsters, we then have Regulator, Bezel Ship, and Chrono Quarter. So, power of 3. Alright. We've got this one, we got her. These two are, they go together, and these two go together, and here's the reason why I know that. If you look in the background of Regulator, you can see Redoer's hand holding Regulator in his hand. Regulator's supposed to be like a cell phone or like the sonic screwdriver, if you want to put it like that. Bezel Ship is their ship, and then Chrono Quarter, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is either another ship or a device that allows them to travel through time. So yeah. As far as the spells and traps go, we don't know too much about the lore of the Time Thieves, but I would like to see more. I feel like the archetype's very interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. It's been 22 fucking minutes, and it's pretty fucking late. It is 10:24 at night. I've got to go to bed. I've got work in the morning, and yeah. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.